Hey guys, Cruising Gex along with Lady Darkfire.
No way, Christian! I work early.
You work at you go to work at 7. You never get up at 6. Anyways, when we last left off, we're back with more Final Fantasy XIV goodness. When we last left off, well, Alphino and Tataru got arrested, and we had a trial by combat. Very Game of Thronesy. And we won, and then we had an audience with the Archbishop. So, yeah. That's about it. Oh, and Tataru forgot to mention to us that General Raubahn was slated to be executed. So we're about to go rescue his sorry ass. It's time to go save the princess. Wait. Anyways, let's continue. Though the situation calls for urgency, it would avail us little to charge headlong into Ul'dah without a plan. Before we can formulate a plan, however, we must first learn how things stand in the Sultanate, which is why I propose that we visit Limsa Lominsa. Aye, you heard me right. While you were about your altruistic endeavors, I acted as an intermediary in trade negotiations between House Voltom and the Lominsan Consortium. During said negotiations, an opportunity to send word to the Admiral presented itself, and I duly seized it. I am happy to report that we yet have a stout ally in Limsa. The Admiral has pledged her full cooperation in any effort to rescue Raubahn. Accordingly, I have agreed to meet with her, that we might discuss how best to proceed. Naturally, I told her to expect us both. Your presence never fails to embolden our allies, after all. When you arrive in Limsa Lominsa, make yourself known to Sergeant Xanthea at Bulwark Hall on the lower decks. He will admit you to the bridge. A ton. That's about as much as I know. Oh, you can take up to 30. Alright, let's hit Limsa. Oh, whoops, wrong way. The Admiral has been expecting you. Say the word and I'll take you to her.
Friends, 'tis good to see you safe and well. I will admit I had not counted on you seeking, let alone finding refuge within the Holy See, but full glad was I to learn that you had.
Oh. Biggest mistake of all to frickin' change the voice actress on frickin' the Admiral.
Thankfully, we had allies there who took us under their wing. And theirs was not the only aid we receive, I suspect. When we fled Ul'dah, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at every turn. Yet that did not come to pass. On the contrary, 'twould seem the charges against us have not been made public. Might we have you to thank for that, Admiral?
Sharp as ever, Master Alphino. On Marshal Terrapin's urging, the Elder Seed Seer and I demanded that the Syndicate suppress news of the Scion's alleged crimes, until such time as irrefutable evidence could be found. Our argument was simple. Lacking proof, to accuse the saviors of the realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in arms. In their wisdom, the Syndicate agreed, as you yourself have seen. There is something you should know. Some few days prior to the banquet, the Elder Seedseer and I were summoned for a private audience with the Sultana. There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication, that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Uldan Republic.
What? But such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Elder Seedseer and I to lend Raubahn a helping hand, you see? To aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
So, having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo. But they must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Teleji alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly... Ah... Could it be? I dare not hope.
The Uldan authorities have yet to announce the Sultana's passing. To allay any suspicion that may arise from Her Grace's absence, they have issued a statement to the effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news. Or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Raubahn is to be executed. Yet upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long. Pray mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wished to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
Aye, you've struck upon an important point, Master Alphino. Following his capture, Raubahn had been held in the Marasaja pit within Ulda. In recent days, however, he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location. Queerly, 'twas not the Brass Blades who spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
The Crystal Braves.
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain. At any rate, if we're to rescue Raubahn, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
I'm going to keep with the old Merwib's voice. Raubahn's survival is vital to the Eorzean Alliance. We can ill afford to lose him. But I cannot send troops into Ulda. 'Twould spell the end of the Alliance and war like as not. If there is to be a rescue, it falls to you and yours to attempt it. I would not have it any other way, Admiral. It was I who founded the Crystal Braves, and I who must take responsibility for their actions. Spoken like a true leader, Master Alphino. By way of a first step, you should seek out our Domon contact. You will find her among the frontier hands at Revenant's Toll, working in a kitchen. Right then, I'm off. Haven't been in Mordono a while. Working in a kitchen, eh? Nope. Nope. There she is. Higiri.
Master Bayan, I knew in my heart that you were safe, but to see you again in the flesh, words cannot well express my relief. Even as the victory feast was taking place, the Crystal Braves turned upon us and took the rising stones by force. Amid the chaos, some few of my compatriots and I were able to slip away unnoticed. Since then, we have remained in Revenant's Toll, keeping watch over the mutineers while awaiting your return. You have done well by us, and we Dormans do not soon forget our debts. We swear to do all within our power to aid you. Shortly before you arrived, I received word from Limsala Minsa that you were searching for General Raubahn. As the Admiral will have informed you, he was recently moved from his cell in the Marasaja pit. At the same juncture, Yu Hase and the 3rd Unit were observed leaving the Rising Stones. This can be no simple coincidence. Their purpose, we believe, is to escort the Flame General to the scene of his execution. Suffice it to say, we have people shadowing the 3rd. If you would join this hunt, pray seek out Daware at High Bridge, where I too am bound.
We'll go by way of Camp Tranquil.
Becca?
Oh, at that end, a high bridge. I have been expecting you. Time is of the essence, so I'll be direct. Yu Hase and his men are bound for Halatali. We believe that this is where they intend to carry out the execution. Hozan is presently keeping watch over the entrance. Let us make haste and join him. What's that? What'd you say? What did you say? Hmm? What did you say?
Oh.
Yeah, sure you did. You've come at a good time, my friends. But moments ago, the traitor Ilbert arrived and entered Halatali. From this, we may be certain that General Raubahn is being held within. There is no time to lose. General Alden may be executed at any moment. You must enter Halatali and free him from his captors. Please see to your preparations, and tell me when you are ready to proceed. One of our own will accompany you inside.
Hey. Oh, shit. Yeah, I know. That's better than sometimes. I really like you know what? Huh? I like your wife. I do like your wife. She's fantastic. She's just right for you. Now, Fancy and I come to visit at the same time. You're screwed. Oh yeah, Fancy and I are gonna have a field day today. Fancy and I. Actually, I might try to put away some of my holiday money and maybe try to plan to come visit sometime. Since it's still warmish there in winter, come visit you in winter. I figure tuck away some of my holiday cash, and when it ends in January, plan something. Honey, all I care is visiting you. I don't care about you taking me places to do things. Spending time with you and getting to know your wife more is perfectly good vacation to me. I already figured that. Love you, darling. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense. Hey, I feed you on Thanksgiving most of the time. That too. I understand it too. It just means when I come to visit, we can just do our own version of Thanksgiving. Me and Rainy cooking. We'll work it. That can work as another cooking area. That can work. I've actually learned to make a killer grilled General Tao's chicken. Oh yeah. I find that it's best if you do the chicken on the skewers because you can kind of use the General Tao sauce like a barbecue, or you cook. What you do is you cook the grilled chicken first, take it off the skewer so it's still kind of in chunks like you get it from like the breaded chicken, and then toss it in the sauce. And I've learned how to make General Tao sauce from scratch. And it's super simple. You want to know what one of the main ingredients is? Ketchup. 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 Maybe I'll throw... I haven't gotten to, because my aunt's been on vacation and stuff. I haven't gotten to go to where I need to get all the stuff in the curry box. Maybe I'll throw an extra container of something that she needs to make the General Tao sauce. Throw that in the box too. I'll get a little book and write some recipes in it. I have a small little recipe book too. I know that you like simple and tasty food. There's nothing wrong with that. Huh? Okay. You can talk to me about anything. Alright, I love you, Dial. I'll go back though. And because, like I said, I haven't been sleeping. I'll probably wake up in a little bit and then do most of the night. Okay, give your sick wife a hug and a kiss and tell her I hope she feels better. I don't think that's gonna be the case for a while. Love you, darling. Yep, I'm right here. More handy dandy right there. Okay. Alright, bye.
Oh well. What's that? Yeah, but I doubt people could actually hear it. Alright, continuing where we left off. What's that? Me too. Oh, Yugi.
Pray, forgive me my lateness.
Lady Ugiri!
Master Alphino, I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Ah, yes. How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met. I am ashamed to record it. For a time, I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
Since your escape from Ulda, my fellow shinobi and I have shadowed the Crystal Braves every step, in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts. Regrettably, our investigation has yet to yield any useful information. Pray, forgive us.
You need not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Raubahn is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
Hozan, the three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Doware and Higiri with you. With me!
Sounds like fun. Let's get in there. What's that? Let's rescue Raubahn. Not a soul from the Colosseum to be seen. This bodes ill. Take the lead, Bayan. I shall follow close upon you. We're rescuing General Raubahn. We just started. She just loves my poofy hair. Poofy, foofy, who cares? One down, 15 million to go. It's like having my own party that frickin' pays attention to my frickin'... It's kinda like the party I wish I had back at frickin'... back during that Sestasha run. Or no, that Copperbell Mines run. There he is. The General. But where are his captors? I mislike the look of this. General! You came. You came. He's bound by some manner of magitech device. Yet I dare not force it open. It may very well be booby-trapped. I have heard of such devices. The Crystal Braves will possess the key. Let us split up and look for it. That will not be necessary. Pray do not take it personally, my friends. You are the victims of harsh economic conditions. Happily, you will not suffer for long. The poison will convey you swiftly onto the bosom of Dal, where I hope to join you after the passing of many prosperous years. Farewell, friends. Oh, and do try to relax. They tell me struggling only makes it worse. Confound it. The mist stifles my healing. Leave me. Save yourselves. We cannot let them escape. Bayan, force the gate. Beast? This must be drawing them. The way is clear. The mist remains. We must stop it at the source. I shall tend to the general. Pray, see to the mist and the key. The Braves have the key. I cannot die. Not yet. As you to join me, Alf, you know.
the general fades. We must hurry!
Finally. That takes care of the mist.
The mist is cleared.
Next to find the key and free Raubahn. Oh, they've survived the poison! Bah! Looks like we'll just have to finish the job. The key! Take it to Raubahn! There we go. My thanks.
Slowly, General. You are yet weak from your ordeal. Nevertheless,
We must quit this place. I should have known. What are clever contrivances to the warrior of the light? Well done, hero. Ilbad! You mean to struggle on, then? Very well. If you would stand in my way, I will cut you down like all the rest. Come, scions! Let's get this over with! Whatever it takes is no hero. Never was. Never will.
I have you now.
It is nothing.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
Take on Ilbad. Almost there. There we go.
This changes nothing.
It is over, Ilbad. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
Justice? Justice for what exactly?
'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
Ere we debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
Oh, clever little shite. If you think you fight for justice, lad, you'd best wake up.
The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used? By the Scions, the City-States, even the Crystal Braves. They none of them care a whit what you want. Only what you can do for them. And how do I know this? Because I'm the same. A pawn to be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland. And I ate dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not a bloody thing. If we ourselves are not free, free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our homeland? Know this. There is nothing I would not give to take back Alamigo. Nothing!
You'll not get away!
No, Master Alphino. Now is not the time.
I'm but a cripple and a fool. And still you came for me. And when you're dead.
We are all of us fools of fate, General. But even fools have a part to play.
On your feet, gladiator. This fight is not over.
Rest assured, I was not planning to die till it avenged the Sultana. Still, your words are welcome, lad. Know this, Ilberd. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth, my arm, my life. Nothing.
General, are you aware that Lord Olorito has yet to announce the Sultana's death to the public?
What? No. No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell. 'Tis passing strange, though. I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity, and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not. Strange, or perhaps revealing. Now, I have no conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope. But I have reason to believe that Her Grace may yet live.
What? But how can that be?
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation without.
The General is safe. What news without?
My lady, the guards have been subdued, as per your command. We have since kept watch over the entrance. There has been no further activity.
Then Ilbert and his minions have fled via some other egress. Scour the perimeter for signs of their passing. At once, my lady. General Alden, I presume, and the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Who are you? Identify yourself! Pray, do not be alarmed. My mistress is a friend, and I come bearing a message of goodwill. For your own safety, she bade me direct your steps to the Waking Sands. This is no ruse, I assure you. General Alden, if you will come with me, I have prepared a carriage, that you may travel in comfort, safe from prying eyes. I've spoken with Urianger via Linkpal. He confirms the man's story. Raubahn is in safe hands. Let us make our own way to Vesper Bay. Alright, back in Vesper Bay. There we go.
My dearest friends, praise be unto the 12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
Father!
Pippin, my son, and Master Papashan besides.
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
You.
It was I who arranged this gathering. And judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthor, and member of the Syndicate.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
Young man, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
Why ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji. 'Tis my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends.
Hey sleepy, wake up lol.
He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
Some manner of sedative, perchance, of a potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
Were I to guess, I'd write her Uldar, even as we speak.
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck her grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something. And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana. I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information, and arranged this gathering. I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teleji Adeleji left behind. You, meanwhile, must do that which you alone can do. Rescue Her Grace, and take your place at her side once more, for her sake, and that of our nation.
Alright, well, let's finish this quest up and hit the hay. I had not counted it on Prioress Dulala herself appearing. In my defense, my suspicions regarding the Sultana proved mere precedent. Much remains to be done, but in rescuing Raubahn, we have taken a vital first step towards resolving matters in Ul'dah. We couldn't have done it without you, Bayan. Thank you. And we've earned the achievement Galbreak. Anyways, this is gonna be the last live stream I do here. When next I stream, I'll unfortunately be back at Purgatorio. Special thanks to Darkfire here for letting me crash for the week, but yeah, she's sleeping. Anyways, that's it for me. See you next time. Cruising X, signing out.